Alright guys, how's it going? Guess I'll do another recording today, tonight, for maybe like 2 hours or so. I'll do something. I'm gonna go over a few things. I'm gonna get into back into Kirk's playthrough of Chrono Trigger. Left off on part 15 here, and I'll play another game. Well, I'll play Chrono Trigger, not Chrono Trigger, I'll play, Dengeki Big Bang some more. While I kind of watch slash listen to him play Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I'm a little behind. He's beat the game already, so I kind of want to save that. Maybe I'll skip a part here and there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep recording every single, but I don't know. I kind of like doing this. And like I said before, the reason I'm doing this is because I feel as if I'm gonna watch somebody that I know play a game, I might as well play a game myself, record it, and talk about whatever while I'm doing it. Like I said, a little unorthodox. I don't think anybody on the fucking planet, much less YouTube, would handle something like that, or whatever. You get what I'm saying. So I want to go ahead and get into my community post here. So this is pretty crazy. This really started off with, Billy mentioning guys like, Post Malone and what's his name? Jelly Roll. Yeah, Jelly Roll and Kevin James, and he's been mentioning those guys a lot. Kind of as like not no tools, like just system creeps, these creatures, whatever the fuck they are. And I never heard of Jelly Roll until literally yesterday, and this was actually before Billy made a community post mentioning him. My wife had actually mentioned him, and I don't even remember the conversation really. It was my wife, myself, my wife, and my daughter hanging out at the dinner table, and I was kind of making fun of guys like Post Malone with all the face tattoos and the phony black culture and all that stupid shit. And she brought up Jelly Rolls, like, oh, it's like, oh, you're talking about guys like Jelly Roll with all the face tattoos, and they act, they're kind of in that degenerate kind of culture or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it. Just kind of wannabe tough guy gangster shit, kind of annoying, obnoxious fucking music. You know what I'm saying? Just insufferable human beings. So it kind of started with that. So, and then I ran into this, which was, I've been getting a lot of, like I say here, I've been getting a lot of recommendations in my YouTube feed for talking about game piracies. Like you see this 2 days ago. This one's actually like maybe 6 days ago, because I took a screenshot, kind of forgot about it. It's like, oh yeah, I've been getting a lot of piracy, a lot of piracy videos on my channel, on my feed lately, and I was like, is that fucking Kevin James? Like, why? Why is Kevin James here? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just so fucking weird. I didn't watch the video. Maybe I can look at it real quick. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at it real quick. I'll turn the volume way down. But at some point, maybe he mentions Kevin James for some reason. You never know.
Players. Accompanying that with the prices
on. I seriously doubt it. I don't know why this dude. I don't know why this dude used Kevin James.
I mean, look at the amount of
in his thumbnail. It's super fucking weird. So obviously, that got my attention, and I was like, maybe we turned Kevin James into some strange, like fucking strange reality marker or something. Like I said in my community post, where it's like, I don't know, man. So on a fucking whim, I decided to look up Kevin James in the news, Google News. And like I say here, up here, lo and behold, Kevin James and Jelly Roll are making a collaboration. It's like, what the fuck? And I mean, good God. I don't know the details, and I don't think the details matter. But it's like, whoops. I mean, this is really stupid. Okay, like what the fuck is going on here? This is such a stupid. Like I said in the post, like a fake ass copy paste simulation, and it's just fucking. I don't know, this stupidity, like the dumbest shit. You know what I mean? This is just dumb. Like I'm speechless. I don't know what to say about this. Of course, because the fat guy's got to have a sandwich, right? This is what this motherfucker is out. See, he's still pushing this shit. He's pushing this shit. This schlubby, kind of fucking idiot bullshit. Oh boy. 621. I would have shit my pants if it was the same date as Luca's entry. I think that was the 24th. Yeah. That would have been crazy. This is all recent. I guess let's watch a little bit. As cringe as this gonna be, as this is gonna be.
What is the craziest thing
Who the fuck is this guy?
that I could do
Is this Jelly Roll?
in Ohio?
I don't know anything about this guy, okay? Oh my god.
You look like you mean all business right now. You're trying to do a little rock and roll.
Yeah, there he is.
You're not here
The
to.
kind of fake tough guy, you know, like
Oh, the guitar's coming off. He's getting
kind of phony cool guy vibes. That
not here to play around.
like that stupid goofy accent.
Oh, the guitar's coming off. But seeing you look like you mean all business right now. You're trying to do a little rock and roll music out here.
You
Right?
look like you do a little rock and roll music. That kind of shit. It's like a WWE, you know, fucking promo or some shit.
You're not here to play around.
And everybody eats it up, right?
Oh, the guitar's coming off. He's getting.
He's got his little backwards cap on. Kevin James got his backwards cap on. Look how harmless I am, guys. You know what I mean?
God bless you.
So all the stupid women, you know, lower their guard.
Kevin, we're in the biggest house in Ohio. Can we sing a song?
You know, I watched a TikTok about that, where it's like a girl and this guy making TikTok videos, and the guy's obviously the guy is gay, right? And the caption goes something along the lines of when you find out when you're around this creepy guy, but you find out he's gay, and suddenly she's like all over him and taking selfies with him and stuff. She's like, women are fucking stupid, man.
And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer.
Oh my god. This AstroTurf fucking bullshit. Like the what's the Richmond north of Richmond or whatever? I did a YouTube community post about it once. Richmond. Yeah, Richmond. This motherfucker, Oliver Anthony, who is like, I'm a hard worker. I can't play it, okay? I'll definitely get a stupid flag or whatever. But I went over the lyrics once, where it's like keeping the public upset, right? Where it's like I don't know how to explain it. I talked about it in a previous recording too. I think I called it Not Milk North of Richmond. Not Milk. Rock and roll brought to you by Not Milk. That's related to the rock and roll brought to you by Not Milk. Like giving you the I described it as giving you like the different flavors of soda on the shelf, right? Like you got rap music and you got rock and roll, you got country for the rednecks, you got rock and roll, you got your Barry White rock and roll version, you got your Elvis version for the whites, you know, your Barry White for the blacks or whatever. And then you got your rap, your blues and all that. It's like just pick your flavor. Oh, just pick your flavor, you know, you're an individual. Kind of that bullshit. Here it is. Not north of Richmond. Marxism disguises conservatism. Yeah, that's it. So the pushing of Marxism. I'm not gonna play it, but I went over the lyrics in that video. So I get the same, this jelly roll motherfucker, I get the same vibes, and Kevin James is now wrapped up in this, this fractal. This is stupid as fuck. So, I don't know how, I don't know the why, I don't know the why of this entanglement, but it's definitely there, like, there's no denying it.
Who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God.
It's like borderline kind of homoerotic. Look at all these people. Yep. AstroTurf, you know, talking about the bullet points of what it is. I wonder if he talks about riding ATVs or some shit at some point, but, you know, talking about getting drunk. This is in Ohio. A lot of weird shit going on in Ohio. Like the cat eating in Ohio, and I think there's like some crazy like teenage like murder, like this teenage kid murdered a family in Ohio as well, like recently. So this weird shit going on in Ohio. Don't know why. I didn't know Kevin James could sing. He can't sing. Are you deaf? What the fuck? He's talking. Oh, he's stomping around. Yeah, go to the Titantron. They throw, you know, they'll throw a black chick in there, right? This girlie right here, this little black girl will be like, oh, we can lure in some of the blacks, you know? Maybe I'm just a cynical bitch by this point, but... Oh no. Oh, I thought they were gonna hug. Come on, man. Give him a big ol' hug. Get your bro a hug. Look at that shit, man. That was like high school prom shit. Get up in there, man. What the fuck? We're supposed to be bros. It's like high school prom shit where you're like trying not to touch the girl. You like hover handing the back of her hips and her shoulder. Fucking A. That was some gay. That was gayer. That would have been. That's actually gayer than if they would have actually hug it out. You know. Come on, boy. We country in here. Oh man, Billy. If you haven't clicked the video out by now, I don't blame you if you did. I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching the madness. Oh, they did hug it out. Finally. They were like, oh man, we gotta go back in. We can't end on that, you know, hover hand shit note. What was that move? He was, there he goes. That reminds me of the Asian man skipping after watching they got caught on CCTV. It was like a little girl skipping down the road while like a grown man was passing by, and then she's like skipping down, and then you can see the guy after they pass each other, he starts skipping in the other direction. That's the vibe I got. There you go. Finally.
One of the greatest comedians and one of the greatest actors of our generation.
Wow. One of the greatest. That's the first I'm hearing of this. Look, they both got their backwards cap on. Just to drive the point home that they're you know, they're just one of the boys, you know, harmless. You know, harmless you girl can come up and talk to them, they won't try to fuck them, you know? That's the vibe. Anyway, just y'all already know this, was just astroturfed fucking stupidity. Put out there for the dummies to consume to give out a certain message. I want to know where this is from. Apparently that wasn't from that concert, but you know, fat guys gotta eat, right? He's got some stonk ass legs, man. What the hell? He's wearing like women's tights or something. It's fucking weird. Why is it zoomed in so much? Goddamn. There we go. Anyway, it's the fucking weirdness. Oh look.
Role that
Yeah.
you just did he call you? Did you call him? How did this come to be?
It's just, you know, I'm a good friend of his. I consider myself, I hope I'm a good friend of his. He's a great friend of mine. He's a wonderful human being, and we just happened to be in Columbus together, and we just went out and had fun.
Were you ever going to do a show like on Broadway?
You know, I think everybody who's ever known me as I was born to dance. So if there's a dancing show, then I would be interested in. Other than that, I can't be bothered.
This dude tries so hard to be like Chris Farley. Was he in the military? James, American comedian actor, former stand-up comedian. No, what was I thinking of? Oh, it was Jim Carrey. That's who I'm thinking of. Jim Carrey was in the Marines, which is fucking weird to learn. But anyway, why did I think it was Kevin James? Probably because it's kind of the same vibe. The fucking Kevin James and Drew Carey, kind of the same. That's schlubby, you know, fucking fat schlub comedian shtick. I think that's gonna cover that. Yeah. So, oh yeah, the Touhou thing at the end. I finally got around to watching your digital pixel art stuff. Really cool, dude. I liked it a lot. I like the emblems. These things were really neat. I really like, you know, I can't critique it because I'm not a pixel art guy, but I forgot which is plagiarism or what you actually freehanded, but it doesn't matter. Still like an artist, you know. That don't bother me at all. I used to use GIMP. The last I tried GIMP, it doesn't work very well with my digital tablet, and I kind of gave up on it. That's why I moved on to Paint Tool Sci. I tried to use another program called Krita, which is another free program. I think I had issues running it back then with it was like a beta version of Krita. And the last I heard, this was like probably like 5 years ago, they were working on like their watercolor brushes, which I was really interested in, but like I said, I kind of quit art, so don't know what became of that. So the Touhou stuff.
We're motor fan just to get some air circulating in the house, but
Oh yeah, let us know let us know how your air conditioner situation is, or let me know. I'm probably the only person that's really thinking about it.
shoulder and stuff. Some of the first.
Hope y'all got that
I like
shit
a lot of their
fixed.
designs. I find them very cute, and appealing.
You know what? You actually got me interested in Touhou because I was like, I kind of want to try their little bullet hell games or whatever. I know there's other games associated with the brand, like Metroidvanias, and I think they got some action games on Steam that are like Touhou related with the characters and stuff. But
I like the
turn it down. I liked this a lot. I like her expression like you do. Really cool pose. I don't know who drew this image by Kaginoni. Or Kaginoni? I don't know. I like the way he did the horns. That's really cool. It's a lot of volume in that. I like the volume in that. That's really badass.
smug.
But I like this character. She was the one that you talked about, I think, once that she carries a spoon and it's like full of oil, I think, if I'm remembering that right.
Your girl looking shit with the fang or whatever you'd even call that. Like the teeth are all fucking sharp.
That's a trope. It's a Japanese trope to like convey a personality, the snaggletooth kind of thing. You'll see a lot of feral characters have it, especially females. Like Cat from Breath of Fire 2 comes to mind with the fangs with the cat girl. The cat girl snaggle teeth to convey to give a personality, which reminds me, um this is gonna seem weird to just talk about all of a sudden, but um the character design in like the 80s and 90s, the female character design in cartoons and in the media, I had read a Reddit post where a guy was talking about how um to quickly convey like femininity or a certain character, a certain female archetype, they would expose the midriff. That's why in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s, you see a lot of female characters with their midriffs exposed. And I thought that was really interesting. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, a friend asked why a lot of female characters wear midriff tops. And like I said, it's supposed to convey a certain archetype. It conveys femininity immediately at a glance, right? Because the male monkey brain or any brain, to be honest, because girls find this attractive too. They can't help it. They notice breasts, they notice exposed midriffs, stuff like that. That's why the conservatives went all crazy over crop tops and stuff. Fairly certain that it was a Comic-Con panel discussing character design and animation. The gist of it was twofold. Basically, it was the style of the times in which the characters were drawn, so tube tops and crop tops were relatable for the target audience. In addition, it was explained that crop tops are a way to portray femininity and yes, sexuality for sexual identity without overly sexualizing the characters by emphasizing chest size. So yeah, so they expose a midriff to you tend to notice like the exposed flesh first. You know what I'm saying? Like you notice the exposed flesh first, and then your brain tends to notice the breast size. So that's a kind of a cheater, kind of a hack, if you're trying to, if you want your audience to notice certain things. You know what I mean? Bare shoulders is another good example. Like in my the little video I'm playing on my screen right now, especially Shantae on the bottom right there, and Hollywood from Cool World. The obviously the cleavage. You'll probably notice that first, and you'll more than likely notice the waist size, the hips, her butt, her her thighs, her exposed thighs, and then exposed shoulders will convey. This is obviously more of a sexual thing, but with other characters you could do that. I know there's a good example here, but yeah, bare shoulders, like what's her name? Blackfire? Yeah, Blackfire. Right here, tube top, exposed midriff. Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, and this chick from Lilo and Stitch, I think. So even with a character like Rogue, that fucking, I hate this design, by the way, I don't like it. But even Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot, bare midriff, even though she's supposed to be an android. Or a robot, rather. Would she be an android? Yeah, she'd be an android, because a robot would be more like a fridge. A fridge or like a television or something. Jasmine, exposed midriff, again, bare shoulders, emphasis on the hips. You can't have character designs like this anymore. Obviously Misty, tomboy. Tomboy character, you can convey that she's a tomboy by not only exposing her midriff, but giving her like jean shorts, because jeans are usually associated with more physical activity. You know what I'm saying? At least in the West. I don't know about other countries, but... So, reading on, this is important to separate animated boys from animated girls, especially in cases of younger characters where the voice alone wasn't necessarily enough, since a lot of young male characters are voiced by women. So it makes sense why a lot of young girls, or a lot of young characters, rather, have exposed midriffs. Like, I can't even think of a good example. Misty. Yeah, Misty's a really good one from Pokemon. From a design perspective in general, having a character with a bare midriff cuts a much more easily recognizable silhouette for a female character. It thins the body in order to call out the traditionally female traits without giving them huge boobs or ultra-wide hips. So you can get away with dressing minors in a less provocative manner and still kind of convey that they're female, right? Or maybe even an archetype like a tomboy. Unless we're talking about anime. sex sells. I mean, not all anime is about sex though, so I don't. It's a kind of a stupid thing to put at the end. Whatever. Um, oh, why did I even get into that? I don't remember why I got into that. It's kind of funny. Just making sure I'm recording. Let's see. Then you got characters like, I don't know if I'm spelling that right. Nope. 90s April O'Neil, which is one of my favorites. Huge fucking her jumpsuit, her yellow jumpsuit, man. Like, and this is just to show y'all. I guess we're talking about art here, right? Female character design, all right. One of my favorite topics because like I said, I'm warm-blooded male, and I like this kind of stuff. So, obviously, kind of find a good example. This pose is weak. This isn't a good pose to show that. Oh, here's a better one, I guess. That might be more fan art, though. No, I don't think so. It's really blurry, but this will suffice. So this yellow jumpsuit really emphasizes, even though her midriff isn't bare, it still really emphasizes her waist size, which you can quickly differentiate between male and female, right? Her breast size, the ass, like a huge fucking hips. Very traditional hourglass figure, you know. Her breast size is enormous for a 90s, kind of a 90s cartoon. Like, that's insane, man. It's fucking hell. You can see why she was probably one of the more popular designs of April, because April O'Neil's has had a lot of designs over the years that I don't agree with. It kind of looks like one of them weird sex dolls, but like really, they actually gave her cleavage. That's crazy. So huge breast size, tiny waist. You can kind of infer the rest. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I guess that's a lesson in character design, I guess. Oh, we're talking about Touhou. That's right. I don't remember how we led into this though. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've been wanting to talk about that for a while, so hopefully nothing safe for work pops up. But I think we're good. Doot doot. So yeah, that I guess that covers that. Didn't know I was going to talk about that, but like I said, I've been meaning to bring that up for a while. Oh yeah, that game Shredder's Revenge. She's actually really fun to play as. She's actually like my favorite character in that game, that beat 'em up game. It's a shame they kind of fucked up. They really kind of jacked up her personality. They turned her into this incarnation. You can't see it on my screen. Good golly, back it up. Yep. So this is the different incarnations. Here's the comic. That's the 80s cartoon. That's the like mid to late 90s cartoon that I never got into. Not sure who that is. That's one of the reboots that I never got into, and that's the latest incarnation where she's kind of like, no, actually this is the second to the last. They made her black, right? And supposedly, I read another interesting thing in a Reddit post once where whenever there's a redhead, especially a female redhead, it's very prevalent with female redheads in cartoons. That was like the writers or the storytellers' way of diversifying their characters. So it's pretty ironic or funny that they ended up making her black eventually, and the step after this was fucking god awful. I can find an example. Is that her? Yeah, that's it. So that's the comic, I think. So this creature over here on the right. That's an artist rendition. That's a fan art. So, how can I look this up? Yeah, this whatever this is, the creature. Black girl nerds. Yeah, this fucking thing, this disgusting, terrible, fucking god awful, whatever this is. Like, they just make your own character by this point. But anyway, redheads back in the day were meant to, it was like a cheap way of diversifying your cast, right? So this version of April, this third one right here, they made her kind of a girl boss kind of character, like that stupid trope. So they completely changed her personality, which is fine, I guess. They want to make her want to pretend she's a different character. But April was never a girl boss. I think she kind of was maybe in the comic, but in the '80s cartoon, she wasn't nothing like that. She could kind of hold her own a little bit, but she was basically there as a plot point or a MacGuffin rather. Is that the right word? Sort of a tool, right, to move the story along, where she gets kidnapped or whatever the case is. Damsel in distress, right? Just to get the plot going. Give the heroes a reason to do the thing, other than just saving the world all the time, because that gets old. It's a trope now, right? Saving the damsel or whatever. It's like, oh, it's fucking the girl is in trouble again. Wow, so original. It's like, yeah, well, it works. Like, take me back, white man, kind of deal. It's like, fucking a. What else am I gonna say about that? Weird tangent I went into about this, but like I said, I've been wanting to talk about that too for a while, because I think it's really interesting. So, yeah, they turn her, the April right here into like a girl boss, and it's like, really? Like, did you have to really do that? And she's always getting to like arguments with Casey Jones and stuff, and it's really fucking dumb. Anyway, I think that might cover it. So we were talking about. Yeah, I think that about covers it. Talking about Touhou. There's a reason I got into that.
Some of the other ones, I mean, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of cool designs in Touhou's roster of characters.
Is this the one with the oil in her spoon or something? I may be misremembering. I really don't know.
What were some of the other things? I'm forgetting. It's surprisingly hard to think of stuff that you'd want to draw, but I guess it also comes down to stuff that you psych yourself out because you're just like, oh man, I shouldn't draw that because it's gonna come out ugly, and that's like the biggest fucking stupid thing that you have to get over.
It really is.
I have to get over it. I know that, especially with hand drawing, because I know it's gonna look terrible, but you just can't attach your ego. Just can't attach your fucking ego to it. That's how to keep the.
Oh yeah, I saw that you had the SNES recommendations tab up there.
That's how to progress.
It's a really good website.
Ego for that shit. Take it, draw it, scrap it, throw it away, burn it, whatever.
Yeah. There's another sheet of paper right behind it that you can ruin.
Like the teeth are all fucking sharp teeth and stuff.
Yeah, I like this chick a lot, whatever she is. I think I left a comment here, yeah. I love expressions, okay? I know it maybe not seem like it from the demos I've done, because I haven't really given too much expression, but once I get in the mood, once I get in that mode, I'll start, I'll look up reference and kind of try to copy expressions with just simple shapes. Like this, I would probably just tackle this, really just tackle this like, I'm not going to do a demo, even though I'm kind of tempted to. I'm kind of tempted to do a demonstration. So, I mean, just looking at this, I would just make the circle. Where's her hairline? I think her volume of her hair is like that, so she's got a weird shaped head, kind of like a cabbage head. So yeah, I would just copy this expression. I would look up reference for expression and all that. Really good pose. I like that a lot. Opposites, I really should connect I really should bust out the tablet and kind of show it, but the person who did this knows their shit. When it comes to kind of contrasting opposites, like the shoulders are in this direction and the head tilt is in this direction and the hips are in this direction, So it's a really dynamic pose. It's a really good pose. I like that a lot. There are no bad tangents, like all the lines going out aren't like, what's it called? They're not clashing with each other. When I say tangents, I mean like, let's say for instance, if her spoon, let's say if she had her arm up more and her spoon was lining up with her shoulders, that would be a touching parallel tangent, and it may or may not look good. That'd be something you can experiment, Yeah. Yeah, I look at tangents all the time. Points touching, like for instance, when you have stuff in front of other stuff, like over here, like maybe we can kind of have an argument that this is a bad tangent because you got two shapes kind of overlapping and they kind of blend in together. So that's like borderline nitpicky because it doesn't steal the attention. You know what I mean? You can still tell what it is. Obviously, the spoon's there. The spoon is a very eye-catching thing. This doesn't distract too much, though it is touching and it is a little weird. Yeah. But this would be a tangent technically, but is it a good or bad tangent? I think it's kind of neutral. It's fine. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean by tangents. When things are touching or overlapping, does it distract the viewer or does it distract what you're trying to look at? These horns are cool. I like the horns a lot. I can't stop looking at that. The volume. You can tell that's like the top. Like there's a plane right there, a top plane right there, a side plane right there, going that way. And you can tell it's really thin right there. It's really cool. They did a super good job. Whoever did this knows their shit, man. In many ways. But yeah. But far be it for me to like critique someone like that because they're probably 100 times better than me. But I know, obviously, I mean, I think Kirk, you mentioned once that you didn't have a, I don't remember exactly what you said, but you mentioned you don't have an eye for art or something like that, but you can at least tell if something's good or bad, and there's a reason why you think it's good or bad, even though it's just a matter of like knowing the technical terms or knowing or expressing why you don't like something. You know what I mean? And that's the trick, not the trick, but that's like kind of like the hurdle that you face when you see art that you like, right? But you're not really sure why you like it, and you kind of start developing a different vocabulary and developing a different visual library as to why you do or don't like certain things. Know what I'm saying? Like with the midriff thing, like I like female characters that typically it doesn't always have to be this way, but typically expose the midriff to kind of just emphasize the femininity, right? I like that a lot because I think graphically it looks good and it like I said before, it conveys sexuality, it conveys gender, or it conveys the sex, not sex as in, that sex as in, male and female. Anyway, I can nerd out easily about this shit for another hour, so I think I have to stop talking about it because I'll just keep going on and on. Guess we can get into. I guess we can close all this. I don't think we can get into any more. He shaved his head too, I guess. It's weird. He's probably going bald like me. Oh yeah, the black-pilled guy. Yeah, I'm not sub to him. There's just a few videos that I really like out of him, but he's one of these black-pilled guys. So it's like all like one of these dudes who notices problems but doesn't offer solutions, and I don't like people like that really. Too much doom and gloom, but he makes really good points. That's why I've recommended these two videos because super super eye-opening and interesting, especially this one. Selling Divorce to the West, like, if y'all haven't seen that, please go watch it, because it's fucking crazy. The 888, yeah. With the Mocking of Christ. The Judgmental Cat. Carl Block, yeah, he made a very infamously known Judgmental Cat in one of his paintings. I love this is so awesome. As a painting, Yeah, the fucking, CV88 thing, because I had found this after the fact when I was tired as fuck in that video. By the time I got to this, my brain was just like mush, so I was just kind of like, my brain was wandering in all kinds of directions. That's when I remembered the Chris Tucker thing in the this music video. And when I researched it, come to find out the airliner that they hijacked was called CV88. Isn't that fun? More 33s and 88s, yep. The balloon thing, yeah, that was wild. Because I noticed these stains. I noticed these stupid stains. and I was like, I'm gonna see. It looked like hot air balloons. Like I'm gonna see hot air balloons somewhere else, aren't I? And lo and behold, like not even a minute later, there's some this poster frame had hot air balloons almost the exact same way. There's a really faded one back there, but it's just going in the opposite direction. So wild. Synchronicities for me are just fucking everyday occurrence. Like Billy said, it's like I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was like synchronicity is just so common. It's just what is there to say? I think that's it for community posts. Let's look at Kirk real quick. Oh hey, I didn't see this post. Yep, that's how I feel. That's why this is one of the first things I told you. Oh look, you got the same pencil I do. Yeah, those pencils are awesome. They spread really nicely. The graphite they use is really good. So yeah, it's gonna make a huge difference. When it comes to, you know, because those fucking little sharpeners are fucking terrible. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you followed my advice with that because like it makes just a world of difference when it comes to pencils. See, I still have it right here. But yeah, you can expose a good chunk of the lead too. You can expose probably another, like with the one you have, you can expose. You see what I got? You can probably expose even more than this. Probably like down to here where my fingertip is, and get a good chunk, and shave off the rest of this, and get it smoothed down, and then you'll have a lot of lead to work with. You won't have to resharpen it in forever unless you drop it. I dropped this yesterday and I thought I broke it. Turns out I didn't. It's really funny. Yep. Let me move this a tiny bit. Let's see. Which way am I leaning? Yeah, I'm doing that a lot. Okay, this is good. Keep getting out of frame. Not that it matters too much, but oh yeah, I had to do a double take too because I was like, this kind of looks like something I would draw. But yeah, it is funny. It looks like Luna from MLP. It's an MLP fat pony. Yeah, this Luna, Celestia's sister. She's really pretty. Kind of the same vibe. She's a cool character. Yeah, it looks just like her. This motherfucker just drew Luna and like put a bunch of crap on her, which is fine. Pony artists are very devoid of creativity. I can tell you right now. Yeah, the bowling alley thing was fucking really interesting. I think I left a comment here. Yeah, that bullshit, you know, that stupid bullshit that got thrown into the public consciousness or get into the heads of women, right? That, oh, if your man's going to the lodge or going to the bowling alley, you know, it's just an excuse to get away from you and get away from your family. That's like the bullshit narrative, right? When the guy just wants to go out and bowl with his boys, like a lot of times they probably don't even give a fuck if the family comes along. A lot of times, you know. But the I don't know, like people. This is what got me thinking about this, where the people who watch television shows, like someone who watches Pleasantville, right? And they don't understand that. How do I put it? Like they don't understand. Like I said it in a community post where it's like they don't understand that there's a bias involved, and there's writers involved, and there's, you know, storyboarders involved. Like they're conveying. They want to convey a message, and you got to figure out, not necessarily all the time, because sometimes you can just watch a movie and shut your brain off, but a lot of times they're trying to convey a message or some kind of propaganda. Like Pleasantville is a really good example, where they want to, like the guys in the trailer, right? They're like, oh, at least we're as long as we're in the bowling alley, right? And the trailer starts off in a bowling alley with a bunch of guys, right? It's like, oh, they must be a bunch of misogynists who just go to the bowling alley to get away from their family, right? And it's like the men are all upset that the world has turned into colors. That's the stupid message to the silent gen from the boomer gen. Like that black pill guy explained it pretty well, where it's like the movie Pleasantville was a message to the silent gen, and by proxy a message to the millennials, where it's like, don't think of this era, this Happy Days era, right? Don't think of that as something you want to go back to because you're secretly being repressed by the males in your life or whatever they like to say. Um, like I even brought up the Flintstones, where it's the Flintstones had this idea where, Fred Flintstone is a Kevin James motherfucker bumbling schmuck who's barely leading his family, right? It's mostly his wife who just kind of nags him about everything and treats him like shit for the most part, and he can't even like his own family like won't even let him be a man because he's just a little pussy whoop bitch by this point. Just literally a Kevin James archetype, like Kirk said here, Ralph Cramden, is that his name? Cramden? I didn't know that was his last name. I knew his name was Ralph, but it is funny. Depicted as a prideful schmuck in the end. At the end, his wife is always right. Yeah, that's basically the Flintstones, where Wilma's always right about everything. Oh, the wife is always right, right? Women are right about everything at all times. That's the message they want to convey. And a lot of females love it. They'll buy into it. And then they'll accuse the men who watch shows like Rambo and be like, this is what men think they are. We're gonna knock them down a peg or whatever they say. Because a lot of dudes do watch shows like, trashy shows like, well, trashy movies like American Pie and, what's the other one with John Belushi? What's it called? Oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Those trashy college movies have been around since the 70s, Like American Pie is a good example. Or, these weed culture movies. It's like, they're trying to make it to seem like, oh, this is what guys do, right? So that's just the message they want to give out. They want like I said, it's mostly females that fall for it. So like I say, it's a cultural shift. It's to shift the culture. It's astroturfing, making it seem like, oh, this is the way the world works. But little do everybody knows, because they don't think for themselves, that this is the world they quote unquote want you to live or want you to be in. And it's like crazy. Like when Kirk brought up the honeymooners, like really like old television shows aren't safe. Like this messaging is in all these shows. Like I brought up Dennis the Menace a few times, where it's the truth is there, right? Where you have these shitty silent gen parents ignoring their children or ignoring Dennis, right? And like they're showing the truth, but they're also saying at the same time, it's okay if you do this to your son, right? Because he'll just go out and entertain himself or whatever. That's what they wanted Dennis to do. Like they don't want to hang around this stupid little fuckball of a kid. Daddy's tired. He wants to drink his coffee and read his newspaper. He doesn't want to hang out with his little boy. The fuck you talking about, man? It's just like it's always been there. Like it's always fucking been there. Even in a game like Chrono Trigger or Mother 2, like you can't get away. The stories are there. The truth is there. And shows like Dennis the Menace or Leave It to Beaver, I never watched Leave It to Beaver, but I'm sure it's there. But like shows like Dennis the Menace, where not only were they exposing the truth or showing you the truth, at the same time they're telling the parents, like, it's okay to let your stupid little kid just do what he wants, right? Because it always works out in the end. No, now what do we got? Bang Bangavets, I guess. 30, 40 years of that, 50 years of child neglect. Everybody wonders why these Bangavets happen, even if they're even real, Yeah, the safe haven bowling alley things, like, oh, men, that's where men go to be safe from their wives, right? The evil misogynists, that's where they go. They're going to the bowling alleys. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, spooky. Fucking dingbats. Yeah, like I said here, well, like I said in the past, my wife, well, I said in a previous video, my wife, there was a bowling alley around here that was pretty popular until it burned down. Like, it burned down like a few years before I moved here, so that's pretty weird in itself. And I was trying to put the pieces together. This idea of a safe haven, right? Like my wife sees that place where there may be a lot of nostalgia involved, and in her mind, maybe it was a bit of a safe haven from the madness, you know, from her crazy family or whatever, where she would go with her family to the bowling alley and things were normal for once. You know what I mean? Like a place to congregate and get with your friends, and your mother and father act like normal human beings for maybe an hour or 2 hours. That's the only time you get some fucking rest from your fucking crazy parents acting like fucking dipshits. And that's it's a safe haven in a way. It's fucking weird, man. Maybe some weird bowling alley, some weird bowling alley fractal will come about from this, because I'm pretty sure it's coming. Something weird's gonna go on. Or it's already going on. I mean, shit, Kirk mentioned the bowling alley thing here. It's like, what the fuck? 4 months ago. Like, golly. Yeah, the reality marker. Been using that term kind of loose lately, but I think it applies. Let's see. Yeah, that was fucking interesting. Only weirdos go out at night thing. Yeah, the 1984 levels of dystopia. That was the thing about staying up late. You know, if, like, after the CV, they got everyone conditioned to have a curfew and all these 24-hour stores are going away. So, by default, if you're out late at night, you know, like you're automatically up to no good. Um, is what the culture shift is. You know what I'm saying? And the police will be there to enforce it gleefully with a smile on their face. They're completely blissful, about what the destruction they're causing. I've been getting that video in my I was getting that video in my recommendations too, before you showed me, like a few times, and I was ignoring it because I had a million views. I tend to ignore videos that have like suspicious amount of views. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh. Oh, so you got your AC back? Okay. I must have missed this post. I must have missed that community post. So cool. So yeah, you don't have to tell me anything now. That's pretty good that y'all neglected your. I mean, that's pretty good that you neglected your your central air for 15 years and just and took you that long to actually have a problem. That's kind of wild. That's actually like a good sign of some fucking great craftsmanship. If I were to just say it, like supposedly fridges and all these smart devices don't last more than 2 years because they can just they could stop giving you updates and just brick your system if they feel like it. All these Sams, like our fucking stove, dude. The fucking stove that our house came with is a fucking Samsung, and so is our dishwasher. But the stove, in particular, in order for you to set the timer on it, or in order for you to set the clock on it, rather, you have to have it connected to Wi-Fi. Oh my god. It's like, man, what are we getting into, man? What a joke. I just let my wife take care of that. Fuck that. She can. I got my smartphone connected to synced up with our AC because you can sync it up to the Wi-Fi and all that to control the temperature in it. But you can. It doesn't. It's not dependent on Wi-Fi. Okay. But I do have that app on here in case I need to fuck with the air conditioning. Where's the app at? Getting messages on Discord. Fuck off. I forget what it's called. Ecobee? Ecobee. I want to look at it real quick. Yeah, so it's set at 73 right now. To show y'all. See, I don't think there's any personal information on there. So yeah, so I can set it, go up and down, whatever. But we just keep it on 73. We're only gonna have to change it when it starts getting a lot cooler. And even then, we might not even run it. Just bundle up with blankets and stuff. Probably keep the temp at like in the 60s if it gets too cold. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. The 4 ounces thing. I forgot about that. The 311. Yep. I think I left a comment on this. I think that's it. Oh yeah, the wall of text. We're talking about King of Queens. Man, the King of Queens thing. That's just the fucking Kevin James thing is just everywhere now, isn't it? What a weird reality. What a fucking strange simulation we're in. It's just nuts to me, man. So I guess this is an hour-long fucking pre-show. Jesus Christ. I guess I'll go ahead and break it here. I'll get a drink and we'll get started on playing some... watching some Chrono Trigger and playing Clash at Demon Head some more. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, got myself a drink, bottoms up. Smoke them if you got them. I really need to go over Steve Wallace sometime. That's the guy who does the stealth camping stuff. That dude's a mess. I'd love to get into it, but I'm gonna save that for another time. I think I got it in my Discord notes to go over that sometime. Let me check real quick. Then we'll get into the video. Let me know what y'all think about my animated GIFs and stuff. If you like them, you don't like them. Indifferent, is it cluttered, whatever. I like them. That's why I do it. Let's see. Threads. Bill Robertson. Oh, I gotta talk about that Joker again. Her name is Phyllis Robinson. Holy shit. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that before. Yeah, I do have a thing about Steve Wallace. Jesus, man, this world is fucked up. Okay. I'm sorry to tease y'all like that. I need to go over that sometime. I might go over those two subjects at the same time, the Phil Robertson thing and Steve Wallace, because they're sort of related. Not related, but they're in the same vein of topics. Put it that way. Infidelity, fake Christianity, what's the fucking, redemption, be a piece of shit your whole life, as long as you claim that you're saved by God at the end, it's okay, everything. It makes it okay, right? Oh, he's redeemed. He used to be a drug addict, hippie fuck, but everything's fine now. That kind of bullshit. Just to give y'all a hint or a teaser of what I'm going to talk about. Because the world is fucked up. The world is fucked up. Human beings are fucked, man. I'm not saying I don't love them, but they are fucked. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I want to watch this.
Hey, Magus.
What's the joke with Magus is sitting there, or Magus, you call him Magus, I say Magus, it don't matter. He's fucking sitting there with one of those goofy, the glasses and the fake nose and mustache, like a fucking, like a fucking, Scooby-Doo, villain. Like, let's see who this mass prophet is. I would love to, if I was better at drawing, I'd love to make a Scooby-Doo reference where it's like, let's, when they're about to unmask the villain and be like, let's find out who this mass prophet really is or some bullshit. Just pull his hood back and it's fucking Magus. And everyone's shocked, right? It's stupid. I love it. Kitty. Alphador. He's a cutie. See, Magus is putting the pieces together in his head. He's like, these motherfuckers are time travelers? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, he got bodied. Like this ragtag group of teenagers. You know, from the future, just came back in time and repaired the Masamune and just bodied his ass. Let's be real, how would she know how to do that? I've always liked that effect.
Okay, so we're gonna come here. We're gonna come here through that pyramid somehow on the Magic Island after we talk to Malchior in that period. I'm guessing.
The fuck?
Fuck on.
Is he stupid? Here we go, Luca. Luca with a big brain.
Yeah. Where was there was the one in the 23 in the dark future.
It's pretty interesting to
And somewhere else, I forget what the other one is.
to switch party members to just to see the new
yeah,
dialogue,
yes,
but
tell me.
you would have to do, you know, you would have to do. Oh, this is a place you never went to. Yeah, that's through the sewers that you never went through and all that.
Where the fuck was that?
But it is
Well, I
interesting.
know in that part of the future, yeah.
You'd have to do the golem fight all over again, but you can just lose anyway, so
Somewhere
it's not a
else there,
big deal.
not.
You're supposed to lose anyway. But that's good that you beat it your first try. Yeah, that was the... But you know this already, but that was the sewers you had trouble getting through. You could have went through it then, but you know that now.
Holy shit, did they just sail on it with the, like, surf on them? Wow. I know, that's just the reused sprites and stuff, but it looks pretty funny.
Alright, so I think we're heading to Route 27. I killed 2 bosses. I need a super...
Water. Oh.
Whoops.
Damn, that sucks.
I need what's it called? I think you can rest in Ayla's tent. Ioka, that's her name. I couldn't remember their name. She didn't quit. It's bullshit.
Uh-oh.
I think I got a super suit.
Well, it doesn't look that cold, but...
Let's go to... Actually, let's go to Route 19. There's a boss along... Show with the mouse. Yeah, my mouse. There's a boss along this route right here, but I don't want to fight him yet. So I think I'm gonna just head up to 16 and go to 27 and go ahead and get the jewel or whatever it's called. The Demon's Eye, I think it's called, or some bullshit. They call it something different on here. Shiny stone. Alright, 16. I'm gonna turn it down. Like I said before, the shooting noise is really annoying.
No, he's just gonna trade with me.
I have to be more careful with these monsters because they take more than one hit. So yeah, I got 1 super suit. I do need an extra Aqualung for that boss fight, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see. So I guess we can do that now. Yeah. So I think we're good. Why is it auto shooting? I don't want it to auto shoot. So that's auto shoot. Was the auto shoot on the whole time?
Is that other? Yeah.
Because I'm just holding the button down. Oh well. I can shoot faster than that anyway.
It's here.
Yeah, they're a lot more generous with hearts. See, those guys just tend to follow your verticality. Kind of annoying that... I guess I'm just gonna keep bitching about this.
Saw that door. You know, not in this playthrough. I've never seen it.
I turned on my volume a little bit. The peekaboos. Peekaboo guys. Hooray. Taking best girl.
Now can Isla learn? You were born before magic existed, but you seem to have other skills that will get you by. Yeah, alright, that's what I figured.
Like fucking cube toss.
Would be the case.
Oh yeah, there's a boss here. I think it's the mushroom dude.
Do I try to fight
Forgot
the
about that.
guy?
Look how much fucking damage you take, god damn.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the bikini girls.
I guess I can. I might be able to beat him.
Gotta kill his harem.
But what stuff do I want? Probably Luca and Meryl, maybe.
Is that Joe? What? Kino Kanma to send you to heaven. Kino Kanma? Fuck is that? Oh yeah, I was gonna show something else too. Kino Kanma. Not King Kong, what the fuck? Kino Kanma. I don't know what that is. Google is showing... Google shat itself over that. Huh. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Some kind of Japanese reference to some bullshit. Anyway. There we go. That guy's pretty easy. Now we got 3 medallions.
Ah.
Alright, so there's Route 27, so... I want to explore the eastern side too eventually, because there's an optional boss, Pandar. I think he's right here. You don't have to fight him to beat the game, but you get some extra dialogue and stuff, so we're gonna head to Route 27 here. There's a Michael, or P10. He's chilling. So after we do this, after we get that, he tells you to go to Route 15. Whoa, I almost ran in. This shit's instant death. The SUT. S-U-T.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
There we go. You get a power boost from collecting it. We'll go and keep the suit on.
I don't want to use revive, so...
Gives him a fat ass. He's got like a fucking...
I'll just let him beat me because... I don't want to use any revive.
Yeah, projectiles,
Stupid, but...
it blocks projectile damage, but it drains the shit out of the suit. What is that? Thing over his head. It's weird. Not sure what those are supposed to be. Alright, we're gonna head to Route 15. Actually, let's go ahead and explore Route 29 and stuff and get over there. And we'll teleport to Route 15 when we're done. So I'm gonna lose this suit here because there's a lot of projectile enemies here. I mean, you take one whole bar of energy from taking one little pot shot. That's crazy. This game is just out to fuck you. Little goofy goobers. Pretty cool part of the game. Really mixes it up. We're gonna head to 2131, and then we're gonna go to the base of the mountain down here when we're done. Yep. This would be a decent place to farm money because he's only taking one shot to kill. Let me adjust something real quick. My shoulder's starting to hurt from the way I'm leaning in.
Oh, that was dumb.
Which money we got? 25,000? I don't have to worry about money too much from here on out. The really big hurdle was just getting enough jetpacks to get through these platforming areas and get in the super suit. God, these things suck. Just gonna fly straight up. What the fuck? Yo, what? I got bodied. I think I actually lost my jetpack. Yep. That was nuts. You saw the damage I fucking took from that? Which force did I lose? Oh, I have 300. I got plenty to teleport. I'm gonna make a save state next time I get there because that was crazy. I guess I could have just rewound, but it's whatever. Not getting hit. Let's see. Look at the damage you take. That's crazy. More rewind. Alright. That's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, we're good. Actually,
Mid ethers and 1 magic pad. Not bad.
which one do I got? I'm gonna buy another jetpack. I think we're good.
Who do I use the magic tablet on, though? Probably
Jesus.
Luca, I guess. Fuck it. I use magic with her quite a bit.
His name is Pandam.
Okay.
Bang, give up.
Cut this off and time is it? Well, it's 11:30 p.m. I'll probably do another hour or something.
Part 16.
Or maybe that was just a chest.
I must have clicked on that video.
Hello again, this is part 16. I guess we'll go to the, No, wait.
Surrender.
Not there. I guess we'll go to the dark future. The place I don't think I ever really went to, but apparently the game thinks I did.
Yeah, so there's two reasons to go back to Route 15. One is in the well. You have to go to the well on both occasions, actually. You go down the well through a cave, and the other time you go through the well, and then you dive down using an aqualung. So... trying to exit.
Aw, man, we really gotta do this shit every time.
Ooh. That's crazy that it just takes off so much health. It does a lot of damage.
Ah, I fucked up. Don't tell me I have to fucking
There we go.
keep doing it.
And what's your reward for doing that? Fucking nothing.
Come on, why are you fucking kidding me with that shit?
Absolutely nothing. Alright, so we got levitate, we're going to teleport.
Oh,
To-
jeez.
Actually... yeah, we have to now, I already hit the button. So let's go to Route 15.
Wow.
We'll teleport back some other time.
I think I'll just run.
It's right here.
Fight that.
Here we go.
That nonsense, but yeah, so... I guess you could pass it without this, but whatever. This isn't difficult or anything, it's just fucking annoying. It's a stupid minigame.
I don't remember if you get
Shitty minigame.
if you get you do get a reward for getting like the best of the best time, but I don't remember what you get. There's like guides online on how to do it. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, fuck you. What a stupid minigame. Just boost at the fucking very end, basically.
Somewhat decent place to farm as well. Right here. If you really wanted to. Just be real careful going back out, because you can... they respawn and they'll hit you. Get some force. You can just jump, yeah.
But wasn't there one here? Or maybe that was just a chest.
Just demonstrating there. What's going on? Oh. At least those take one shot.
Yeah, okay. Now, how are these people surviving, supposedly, if there is literally
Yeah, look.
nothing?
The fucking charging station, that electron thing.
That's a good question, but
I think they explain that's literally the only thing keeping them alive. Jerk's here. There he is. Can't believe I dodged that. It's not like getting hearts right now really matters. Use the gem to open the door. Alright, dude.
And these enemies are fucking creepy looking, man. Just like, I know they're a mutant or whatever, but
It is
it's like,
P10.
yeah, they are fucking weird. Weird as shit looking.
What? Puppets are no longer necessary. The Devil's Tower, Route 39. Yeah, that's where we have to go next. Yeah. You just die there. You can't win this fight. It's kind of a funny, kind of a funny fake out in a way. You just spawn back here and you just leave. Don't know why. I should have unequipped my jetpack, but oh well. 'Cause I lost it. Yep. Got fucked over. Jerk off. Yeah, that fucking demon one-shots you, and there's like literally no way to beat him at this point. Your bullets don't do anything to him. The bullet. So if you fight Pandar, he gives you the hint of how to get to Tom Daikat's, someone keep calling him that, Tom Daikat's lair. Desert Fortress.
This must be what New Game Plus feels like.
Kissy noises. I would just run from every fight. I don't even think the tech points are worth it. A lot of meatballs. Fucking meatballs. Jesus.
Where's
Remember
the
them
exit again?
I remember them being so many. I think it's like 3 fucking bullets, man. Alright.
Did I go here?
So yeah,
Yeah, I did.
He's dead.
This is like, I went here like the very beginning, okay.
I bodied. Demon fucking one-shot his ass too. There's Fascia. Then we gotta go back to the hermit. Oh, bye.
More
So,
magic pads.
I'm gonna head to route 30,
Gold stuff.
39 so I can unlock it. So I can teleport later back here. Boy. So...
MP use cut by...
Oh, damn,
Wow,
fuck
really?
off.
God damn.
I'm going in here for a reason.
That's pretty
but
fucking good.
I'm gonna have to rewind because I can't give it out without a super suit. Yep, that was necessary because I would have been stuck.
Well, I guess that wasn't the one it wanted me to go into.
I want to refill my health. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, that... I don't remember this. Can walk on this cloud. That's weird. Jesus. Okay. That's weird. Can't do anything with it. Oh my god, fuck off. Jesus! Kind of ruined the point of getting my health back. I forgot about this. God, you take so much damage in this version. Just jetpack through there next time. It's a long ways. Let's go through 33, fuck it. Things can be one
I
shot.
guess I gotta go to the sewer access. I'm guessing. Or maybe it means this place. I don't think so, but... Oh! Yeah, I didn't even remember that.
Some goodies.
Wow, there's quite a bit here.
So yeah, this just leads back to the desert here. So let's teleport to,
Charm power-up. What the fuck does that mean?
we gotta go see the hermit.
Oh, maybe... Apparently, I guess, Isla gets a charm spell or some shit that could steal items? So maybe it makes that more powerful? I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing so. Yeah. Who knows how good that is? Probably not that great, but...
Go and speed along through here.
And a wallet? The fuck is that?
A pointless item.
Turns XP into gold. Interesting. Interesting.
We need the God Eye gem. The
I kinda
one I
like
got
that.
already, dipshit, that you
Yeah,
didn't tell me about? Well, we need to head to Route 40. Let's go and head back to whatever that route is over there. This one right here. And we're gonna head down.
God damn it.
We're just exploring. We'll head to Route 40 later. Fucking tires, man. Oh, what's a good idea for our enemies? A fucking tire? It's really goofy. Let's let those do blow up. Or not. Jesus. Dude, really? Jesus fucking Christ. Take this off. The fucking dick move, man. Fast forward. I've never got so many game overs in this fucking game. Until I came across this version. Oh my god.
Kind of funny that doing that is like basically faster, just cause. Otherwise, you're waiting for the spell animation and all that bullshit.
Well, now you're giving me hearts, you fucking assholes. At least, I mean, I guess it's cool that they give you a reason to maybe use the super suit, but golly. Jeez, alright. Probably game over here again. Yep.
Man, those mutants are fucking
cheap,
unsettling as
cheap,
shit.
cheap shit right here.
Fucking weird looking. God damn it.
And my guts is down, going down more and more. God damn.
I mean, when I went to the sewer access,
I've never in my life had to use this fucking item to do something like this.
I couldn't
in a
really
safe
figure out what to do. So I
Wow.
don't even know if I'm supposed to go there or not.
Jesus Christ, what?
God. Fucking weird as fuck, these things.
This fucking melted my health, god damn. It's actually really ridiculous. Alright, sheesh. Alright, we're at the base of the mountain. No, it's not super obvious, but... I can see why they nerfed, the damage you take in the Western version. That's actually kind of insane. Oh god. Jesus, fuck off, man. Oh, it disappeared. There's another part coming up where I'm probably gonna need a super suit, because I kind of recall... I sort of recall an area where you take a lot of pot shots like that, so I'm probably gonna have to buy another one just to get through it. Because this game is just fucking showing no mercy.
Wow, I didn't even notice this.
Oh yeah. It's kind of bullshit they just take it away from you. All of that just because I wanted to show this off.
Damn perspective. Damn perspective.
They can stop the bomb even if it's
I don't think
completed?
it's progress, but
The fuck does that mean? Alright, so there's a little more to it than that. Got 100 guts. Just need to make sure I can teleport out of here. Quit joking. I guess since there's gonna be bullshit areas like that,
range band.
yep. I was talking about
I
that.
bet that is useful or something.
I was talking about that earlier. You missed the rage band. I actually thought you missed it in
Counter attack. Oh.
the mountains,
Oh.
where you got the Masamune.
That's useful on somebody like Frog and shit. That's not bad. Potentially.
Hold on, Joe. He's fine. Just a little blood. A little blooding, you know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger and all that. So... use one of those, one of those. Take my food and money and fight. He's dead. Poor guy. Okay, I thought they gave you one food and one drink, but they give you one of each item. We're gonna need a thunder shot too, so that's actually gonna be really helpful. Yep. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So I think I've explored all of that.
God damn.
You know, we didn't explore this route. I guess I guess we could do that later. This is the cave when we teleport. So when we go down Route 6, that's where this leads, and this is the desert we went through down the well here. So we got all that. So I'm gonna head back there and head to Route 40. No, we'll go kill that what's it called? The freaking fish boss. Then we'll go back to Route 27. Go do that. Take my food and money. It's a weird thing to say to somebody.
Bolt sword.
Hey, look who it is. Can't shoot him.
I don't know if that means it does lightning damage.
Yeah. I think.
Probably not, but maybe.
No, I think it just raises your magic stat.
Okay, yeah, so apparently you were supposed to find this.
You didn't miss out on much. You just missed the rage band, which arguably it's pretty good for Ayla and Tyranno's lair. Since she tends to get attacked a lot for some reason. Might be
You just assumed that I did, but it assumed wrong. I was dumb.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Go behind the scenery.
The game really does assume that you went here. Fuck these guys. Alright, let's go to Route 26. 22 or 26. I forget which way is easier, but we're gonna explore it either way. Those guys look like the Yeti from Looney Tunes. Like a small version of the Looney Tunes Yeti. With Bugs Bunny.
Oh.
That's a weird thing to think about. God, these things fucking suck. Alright, let's head to Route 28. Actually, let's explore 13. We gotta explore this route too. I need to go down here eventually and then through here eventually just to show it off. Just to see maybe if there's new cutscenes or something that will pop up. I gave those motherfuckers a lot of health. So this is the area. Remember when I went to the other area with the monkeys that you couldn't, I told you we couldn't go up? This is why. Once you go down there, you're stuck. Well, not stuck, but you, there's no way to get back up, so you either teleport out or, you know, go the long way. The long way back. So yeah. It's kind of cool that they have something like that in the game. So let's head to 28. We got 2 aqua lungs. That's crazy. I think we're good on that. Nope. I would have been pissed if that hit me. Oh, this is another boss. Killer shark. We'll save state here. Assume that, yep, it's gonna hit like a fucking truck. Because you don't get iframes. This just plows through your health. That's ridiculous. Oh, good. Jeez. Right, got another Star of David. Alright, let's go to 28. Actually, no. Let's go back through 28. Probably the easiest thing to do. Be the courtesy to, you know, lube it up before fucking you in the ass when it comes to the iframes. Yeah, the epoch.
Am I supposed to get in it? Or let me guess, I don't know. Am I just gonna leave? I'm like, yeah, what the fuck?
It's a new. The world begins with new and ends with new. Yeah, you didn't get to meet Balthasar because you had you didn't come here when you first got to the future.
That would be X for me. Oh, God. LNR, I might have to switch that back then, but... Epoch. Because that's a pretty fitting name. Went and got another drink. Okay, yes. I do have to change the control. Back.
I think you can just push left and right, can't you?
There we go. Okay, these are... too sensitive, I think.
I'm gonna head down Route 19.
Bumpers instead of a tree.
Pretty long route.
Okay, maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't fucking know. Yeah, whatever. Bumpers work. That's how it would be on the real Super Nintendo, so...
Apocalypse.
where did we have to go? We have to find what's his face.
It's a lot of asset flipping in this game.
He won't even have anything to say.
Like
But,
copy paste,
oh, no, well,
copy paste environments. All right, so that's that route. Just want to show that off. Guess we can just
find
walk.
what's his face, and then maybe we'll figure out how to get back somewhere by the
walk there
triangle
now.
thing there. I don't know.
I don't know how much force do I have. 215.
That would be here.
Guess we can just teleport. Yep. Oh yeah, so let's go, let's go here and then we'll head back west. Yeah, we'll head down Route 25.
Now, can we fly around it? No.
For this baby. So no, where we're going, we don't need roads. Jesus.
So, I guess we can't fly around it.
This is cool.
At least not yet.
Color palette's cool. He's gonna die. There he is. Oh yeah, this color palette's cool. I like this.
But I want to get back to that island, so I could take the short. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, I could just do that by going to the end of time. But let's go to Luca's house. See if he
Alright.
has anything for her. Probably.
Got to see that. That's pretty neat.
Oh, maybe he does.
Was Route 27.
Well, she already had that. Oh wait, no, he's got. It's even better.
That's speed.
Free speed.
Speed plus 3 is really good. Gets her up to, puts her on par with Chrono and Frog.
Wow, that is really good. God damn. Glad it came back for her. Shit.
It's a good strategy to give Marl a speed ring or whatever.
But yeah, I guess let's go back to the end of time. And
But I feed her, I feed her speed tabs and magic tabs in my playthroughs.
back to this time.
Whoa. Scared me. Just fell through again. See, I should have completed the route when before teleporting, but oh well. Is what it is by this point. We're gonna save this suit. I'm probably gonna need it. So we need to head to Route 27, no, 37.
I guess I have to say disembark. What the hell? Okay.
It's down here. Forgot.
Maybe the old man had
Oh,
something to
jack
say.
shit.
Ancient land of magic, yeah. Yeah, to the ancient land of magic.
Jack
What
off.
are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna go see what's his face first, just because.
Breath of Fire invented climbing.
Oh wait, no, I came here for a reason.
Fucking shitbag missiles. Jesus
I
Christ.
came here to use the portal.
I'm gonna get
That is
fucked if that thing
faster
hits
than
me.
that other that other place,
There we go. Sheesh.
which should be
It's crazy that I have to be that cautious around that.
yeah, Medina Village.
Oh god.
Hey Malchior, yeah.
Save
Oh,
stud.
come on.
Save staying here. Fuck this. Ugh.
Okay, so
Oh wow. This game is fucked, man. Look at this shit. There we go.
so is the bolt sword actually doing it? I think it would say so. So fuck it.
Play like a bitch. Oops, I need to use that. Rewind. It was a mistake.
Just sell it. Fuck it. Alright, so I can't even tell him about that. Or whatever.
Almost fucking died again. Alright, Route 40. Pull Apollo's sword out and we'll get our health back. Jesus
Is
Christ.
there anything special here now? Probably not.
Fucking Chinese looking motherfuckers. Giant's
Oh,
heart.
maybe.
Oh, that makes sense. Because they just say there's the statue in the English version. You'd be like, oh, this is a statue, but it's called Giant's Heart. Makes sense. Wow. We're not going out like that. Jesus H. Christ, man. Game is fucking brutal for no reason. There we go. Alright, fuck
Okay,
off.
It's just
Don't kill me.
a secret.
Really?
Kind of.
That's amazing. I would have never guessed that would have happened. That's actually kind of wild. I feel like I'm missing what's going on here.
Not.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever.
Where is he?
Uh,
This horse shit. Jesus Christ.
well, is there anything special here now? Probably not.
Alright, there's Apollo's sword. Now we gotta go to Devil's Mountain.
Oh, maybe.
Alright. Oh, we should have completed. I'm gonna rewind. Let's go complete the route. We can just teleport back. Jesus. The amount of damage you take is just fucking... It's like... It's unacceptable how much fucking damage you take from monsters
Okay, it's just
in this game, in this version of the game.
or whatever kind of.
Alright, we got that. I had full health just a while ago. Fucking insane. Alright, let's get the Devil's Tower. Ain't no telling how the
13.
ain't no telling how the demon fight's gonna go. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and buy more food.
Well,
We got more food. Where's the entrance? I don't know. I'm gonna fill our health up. There
well,
we go. These are jack-offs.
I don't know. Armor has a lot of uses. Fuck it, I'll go with the armor. Safe helm.
What were the choices again?
I don't know. 15.
Oh, yeah, the weapon's okay. I think the safe helm is a better choice.
13. 13.
icy. Hell, that Cookie Monster.
Well,
Yep. Safe state here. Oh yeah, he stole the medallion. Okay, this guy's pretty rough, but he doesn't one-shot you with his
well,
attack anymore. I think we're okay.
Armor has a lot of uses. Fuck it, I'll go with the armor.
Yeah, we got him. Nice.
Safe helm.
I feel like he's a lot easier in this version. I was worried about him. Get our medallions back.
Physical damage by... pretty good.
Demon eggs. Or Damon eggs.
That's pretty good. I don't know what the sword was, or the weapon was, but whatever.
It was something for Chrono. I don't think it's worth it. But you can buy more safe helms later, so it's not like it matters too much.
Damn it. Well, I guess it really wants me to go back to the Dark Ages.
What if you got all the black boxes? This is a long cave. I mean, you can't climb this. You need a super suit to climb it.
Now that's
Or you can fly up.
And Robo, I'd love to use you, but I don't know. I think I'll
We're
just...
gonna save this.
You know what? If I don't use it now, I'm gonna forget about it, so I'll just use it on
Oh yeah,
Luca.
we're 38.
Fuck it.
I'm trying to remember where the gambling place is. I think it's up here. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Maybe not. And she's got all that gear, giving her speed now. I think I'm actually gonna use it on Frog. Honestly.
Oh, what's up to Route 30? Oh, forgot about this place. And of course you take a boatload of damage. It's really cool,
Yeah.
kind of a cool area here.
Him getting his speed a little bit closer.
Can I go
That'll
down from
definitely
here?
be handy,
Yeah,
I
we do.
believe.
Trying to remember where...
Yeah. I'm alright with that.
Where's the gambling place at? I have to look it up, because I can't remember. Go away, die. I'll look that up real quick.
That statue changed. It was Magus before.
Route 22? No. No, it is a Route 22. Okay.
But Magus was defeated.
Yeah, Ozzy took over. Where are we at now? Oh, okay, so I was literally right there. Is it going up the mountain there? I think it is. This is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be a part where I may need to equip the super suit just to fucking get through here.
Beat that one.
Which one's the thunder shot? I can't read
let's mark
Japanese.
it.
Okay, that's a barrier. Reset.
I think he still has fucked prices.
What is this?
Yeah. I mean, do I really care that much? Well, some of those are actually pretty good. But I hear if you beat...
It bugged out. What's
I
going
hear
on
if
here?
you beat... I read somewhere if you beat Ozzy somewhere... Maybe you have to beat him in 680.
Are they glitched out?
know.
What's going on here?
Probably.
Yep, right here.
But yeah. I guess...
Run, 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 run.
I guess...
This is crazy. Fighting for my life. Man, I thought
not use the
I
ship.
thought taking pot shots in the fucking original game was bad. This is crazy. So, save state. Are the weapons bugged out? I think the weapons are glitched out because they're not working. That's weird.
Well, I found that that stuff there.
It was Bopper.
Oh yeah, there's one in here, isn't there? A chest?
I think you're better off taking a
yeah,
pot
there
shot
was.
from his body rather than taking a
I might
hit from the fireball.
probably gonna be something lame like a full ether or whatever. Not that that's lame, but a
Jesus.
bit boring than a actual like
There you
item.
go. Game showed us no frickin' mercy, I guess. Didn't fucking refill my health either, asshole.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so where is Route 22?
Wow, what in the world? Wall ring and dash ring. Wow. The hell do those do? Wow. Alright, that's pretty good. 10% magic defense. And, plus 3 speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But isn't that always how it goes? Now I forget where a lot of those special chests were and stuff. Oh yeah, there's some in the inns. I don't think there was any in Lucas' house, no. I think there was like one in here. Oh no, there's one in the inn, I know that. At least one. Blue vest. Right. That's handy.
There we go.
And then I think there was 2 in the 680.
Let's go buy more food, I guess, because... Yeah, we're good on
See what
jetpacks.
Mom has to say about Isla.
Yeah, that's entertaining.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. What? Oh, let's see what you have to say about fucking Robo. Fuck it. Oh god.
This dude shoots so fast. It's actually really stupid. This version of the game's annoying. Hey, what's that? Meet us behind the mountain. Alright, this is where I'm gonna save scum.
Alright.
Oh, so I need another shop call. Okay. So let's do that. I'm gonna use all our
Now.
juice. Oh, I had an extra shop call. Oh well. We're about to get big money. Alright, let's play. It's Susie's Casino.
Go back to the Dark Ages.
Yes. Let's pick that one. Oh, that was it. Nice. So yeah, it's literally just a guessing game. So we got some good cash out of that. I wouldn't mind giving invincibility.
Yeah. Wait, hold up.
Unfortunately, it doesn't damage bosses. But whatever. We're done here. Let's go back up to the mountain.
Cave and remove this now, or no? Nope, guess not.
I gotta find the headquarters. So I think it's easier to go up the other way.
Okay then.
These goofy things, Jesus. Let's fly straight up. Try not to fucking die. Yep. Yeah, this guy.
You know where I want to go?
This is literally all you do.
I wanted to go back to 600 AD, the inn.
And he can kill you now, apparently. I think going up the other direction's easier. Jesus.
Now, which inn was it? I forget.
Feel like
Let's go to all-
feel like every screen I'm just
this one.
every screen I'm just like fighting for my life here. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. This is crazy. Yep. We're gonna run into a problem if I keep having to call the shop just to get more health. What's fucking actually insane?
It's in.
There's Bopper. Old save state. And since my weapons are glitched, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this because he shoots bullets non-stop. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah. But there's two.
I'm just gonna do this, I guess.
Why would I not? Blue vest. Alright. We got 2 blue vests.
This would just melt through your health, I guess.
Oh yeah, and there's ones in the forest, I remember.
There we go. Thank God. If refill my health, thanks asshole. Appreciate it. We're almost done. I'll lift my hand up for a goddamn second. It's pretty funny if they play the underwater theme here. Dr. Plum. So he doesn't harm you in the Western version.
Probably some in there, the cathedral, but I forget.
I wonder if he'll damage you here, so we're about to find out.
There's definitely.
Nope. Okay, good. That would be hilarious if he actually damaged you. I would shit a brick. I'm the boss, Mad Gazer.
Somewhat.
Here, I'm gonna pause Kirk's video while I do this. Mad Gazer. How dare you? Holy shit. We're not gonna die like that. That's actually kind of insane. You know, I'm glad I'm safe stated before this, because that's fucking nuts. Where we at? Where we at? Load state. Yep. Let's do this. Fight this asshole again. Wow. What a cool boss. Jesus. Really? Oh my god. Jeez. Oof, this has been a retarded endeavor. So I need health. Is it can I go back? Will it let me go back? Thank God. Let me do that. We're done. Oh, now it works. I don't know why it didn't before. We can use that. Did he fucking glitch out? Oh, here we go. It's bugged out pretty hard. That's funny, actually. That's actually really interesting that you can do that. Well, okay. That's weird. What am I supposed to do now? Oh boy. Got this. Look at this fucking shit. You're just expected to take the hits, really? That's interesting. It doesn't play a lot like that. Like, he's not brainwashed in the original or the Western version. See ya. Just for a last fuck you, I guess. Okay. The demon. What? Won't see ya. Kept our pathetic life, pathetic human race. All right. 6666. That was easy. Hey, 6322. Really? Huh, that's interesting. He talks mad shit in the Western version. Okay. He brainwashed a bunch of people to make a bomb, and some epic gaslighting there, dude. There he is. Wow. Oh, I guess that's who that's supposed to be at the beginning. Hey, it's Mary. He was a fake. He was in his cage last I saw him. Oh no! It's got a weird environmental message. You know, again with humanity's anxieties, you know, aliens and bombs and science going too far. Those credits. Okay. HAL Laboratories. Again with these games and their weird messages. Can we fast forward through this? Where are we on? There we go. Oh. It's an alien. I guess it's just an alien ship. Alright, let's see if you fuck up. There we go. Seizure warning. Jeez. Huh. That's interesting. It would just cut to a game of the end screen in the Western version. That's interesting. It's a track I never heard before either. There's a spaceship again. That's weird. Anyway, that's it for that, I guess. That was fun. Exit. Alright, let's watch the rest of Kirk's thing. That was an interesting little track there.
Where? There. Now what is in it? Speed tablet, okay. I'll give that one to Frog as well.
Yeah, speed tablets are pretty rare. Except for later when you can start farming them.
God damn it.
When you do the Black Omen 4 times if you want, or 3 times, however many it is. We'll watch for a little while longer. I think we're at 2.5 hours. Frog is a sad boy. I'll start having babies. I mean, can't you just fucking accept, like, a compliment? I mean, goddamn. Like, the older I get, the more Frog annoys me. It's kind of ridiculous.
I'm trying to think of some other chests. Was there one in the castle? Definitely wasn't down here, but might have been one in one of the rooms or some shit. I might as well check, cause otherwise I will not know. Not up there. Probably isn't. It doesn't look like it.
Let's skip ahead a little bit here. Yeah, let's skip ahead about right here. I'm sure Kirk doesn't mind.
Oh.
Oh, Getty, I forgot it had a name.
Earthbound.
That's weird. Well, it kind of looks like...
Earthbound.
Kind of looks like AI Getty. AI Getty. Al Getty. Oh my god.
Yep.
I don't remember this place having a name. That's fucking weird, man.
Earthbound. Yep. What hole? This hole? Barely even fucking see it. That power tab, 45. Yeah, I'll give that to Frog too, I guess. Fire 2, Antipode 2, Triple Tech, Delta Force.
Finally got your first triple tech.
Fire 2, Antipode 2, Delta Force, Elemental Damage / multiple, whatever that means. I gotta fight him again? Alright, well. Give me a opportunity to use Delta Force. Fuck it. God damn. I mean, for how much it cost, it should do a lot, but yeah. This time I'll use Antipode or whatever. Antipode 2. It's pretty good too. Fuck it.
It's a pretty strange boss fight, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm always gonna be an advocate for Marl as your dual ticker. She's crazy good. Yeah, they give her quite the ass, the back shot of her defend animation. Probably one of my least favorite parts of this game. You have cure by now? I think you do. If you have ice 2 yet. Oh yeah, you have Delta 4, so yeah, you have to have ice 2. That sucks. Oh yeah, these
Where
things.
are we exactly?
Would be the spot to grind for TP if you really wanted to on those little boulder looking enemies. Just going through cat and fodder here. I'm gonna skip to the next one. Whoops. Part 17. Yeah.
And yeah, I read about the rubble enemies. Yeah, they're like yeah, as expected, they're like the enemies that are extremely hard to hit. There is a limited amount of them in this case, and
Oh,
yeah.
the trick is
Unless I'm sure I could kill them, I should avoid fighting them, I guess. Kind of.
the trick is to fighting those. You just spam attack, and as soon as you kill it, go back to the save point, save your game, reset the game, and reload your game, and they'll respawn. That's the trick on how to grind those. So yeah, those are totally an enemy you can grind tech points on. You can max out everyone if you really want to. Well, everyone except Magus, right? But I don't know, if you really wanted to get somebody caught up with their TP and all that. And a really good strategy is to equip either Ayla or Chrono with the Berserk Ring, or if you got, I think you get.
It's funny, really, that you said kind of how upstaged or kind of outpaced, I guess is a good term for it, outpaced that Meryl and Luca get compared to the other party members you get, in terms of like general power and shit. And at least from what I'm remembering, it feels like most of the game I've been using Meryl and Luca for the most part.
Oh yeah.
So far. That's kind of funny.
I've done a run with using those two only any chance I got, and it's perfectly doable. Kind of makes sense. I mean, storyline wise, if you want to roleplay, man, you just use Luca, Marl, and Chrono throughout the whole game. It makes the most sense for those three to be involved in everything, if you know what I mean. What I was gonna say, but I think by this point you do have 2 Berserker rings, so you can equip Chrono and Ayla to fight those rebels and kill them pretty quickly.
Why did I use that? Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Chrono and Ayla, probably the best duo for this area, just for Falcon hit alone, because so many enemies line up horizontally. For you to just take out with Falcon hit, it's ridiculous, especially the boss in this area. Ayla's such a good character, man. I can't believe, the tier lists put Ayla as a A and not a S. That's crazy to me. Because again, with this idea of Robo being best character, but the thing is, Robo doesn't come as the best character. You have to feed him tabs to make him decent. Like, you have to bring his speed up to par, you have to give him magic tabs, and then you can give him all your power tabs. Like, you have to feed him all your tabs. Thing is with Ayla is that she comes overpowered by default. That's kind of my point when it comes to these stupid influencers and their dumb little tier lists. And putting Marl as a D tier is a fucking crime against nature, because she's just fucking ridiculous when you pair her up with other characters.
And a lot of reasons I don't use, like, spells in combat is honestly just because I'm kind of lazy, and it feels like, sometimes just hitting the auto attack button, or whatever you want to say, just the normal attack button is faster than, oh yeah, also watching the spell animations and shit. It's like, fuck it.
You would like the Steam version, because the Steam version comes with the auto battle button. That actually speeds up the fights as well. But yeah, you could equip the Berserker ring in this area and just leave Chrono on auto attack, since you're kind of doing that anyway, you know? And leave Marl and Luca to do magic damage if they need to.
Shield. I wonder if a shield is an actual shield, or is a on-use item. I think it is an on-use. Yeah, it is just a protect item.
You can farm the shit out of those later in the game. Not that it matters. Like, I don't know, all this shit, all the kind of cornball advice I give for this game doesn't matter in the end, because it's such a easy game. You know what I mean?
I think I'm actually gonna use the gold stud, because apparently it's like the best accessory item in the game, pretty much. Because I guess the silver stud is only 50%, but the gold is 75%. And Chrono is the one that you're mostly gonna be combo teching with for the most part.
Oh, I give that shit to Ayla.
And the third eye is really good. It's just a lot of times it's not like that useful, I guess. So I guess I'll use the gold stud on.
But Ayla and Marl are my bread and butter. The mid to late game. Marl and Robo are a really good combo too, because Ice Tackle consistently hits like a motherfucker as soon as you get it. Fire Punch or whatever it's called is pretty good too with Luca and Robo.
After I fight this guy, which I'll put more accuracy stuff on.
Let's fast forward a little bit. Oh.
And if
fight the
RNG
rebel.
is on my side, he will die, but if not, oh well.
I'm surprised you didn't think to use the Berserker ring.
Alright. It seems to be more on my side the other time where it got away. Oh yeah, you can't use tech, so I can't even use haste, so it doesn't matter. This is all I can really do. That's fine.
Yeah, these fights are pretty RNG heavy. Yep, there he goes.
Well, whatever. Not a big deal. But yeah, I guess I'll put the gold stud on Chrono because he's the one who uses the MP the most, it feels like. Well, okay, to some extent. It's not that he personally used it the most. It's just he combines his tech with the most people, or whatever you want to say. Thus causing him to use a lot of it.
I'd hate to skip ahead and miss out on something you say that I would find interesting. But I'm about to call it quits in a minute, so I'm at like shit, almost 3 hours. Yeah, I fucking keep yawning, Jesus. I might go ahead and skip ahead to the boss fight. How far ahead is that? Let's see how you do with the next rubble. Where's he at?
I'll try, fuck it.
I think a hasted Ayla can actually get a hit in before he locks. Oh, never mind. You can't even get a haste helmet by this point, so never mind. I like she giggles.
Alright, I'm probably gonna lose this one.
I forgot.
I just pure goddamn luck that the first, like, 2 or 3 that I fought, I just...
It's kinda... It's really cute that Marl giggles after she misses her bow shot.
Everyone seems to, miss everything, or evade nearly everything. So, whatever.
I always thought the crossbow was a weird choice for her. Like, she has, like, teachers and stuff, right? You meet her... Like, you meet the teachers and whatnot, or whatever in her room. And who is the combat person, or whatever, her martial arts technique, her martial arts instructor, her combat instructor who gave her a crossbow and said, hey, use this crossbow. So she just fucking carries a crossbow around with her, you know? And she's a princess, so it's like really, I always found that fucking strange, you know? It makes sense that Luca carries a gun because she's a machinist. Makes sense that Chrono carries a weapon, or a blade, or whatever, I guess. But, out of all the characters, like, why does Marl have a crossbow, you know?
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
I forgot these bastards did all this.
Well, Maybe this is the fight I should have used the Delta Strike or whatever on. At least I got one thing off, because this would be fucking terrible otherwise.
Forgot these faggots spammed that. How long does this fight go on? Jesus Christ.
Alright, let's, uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
This is pretty funny, actually. I don't think I've ever been in this predicament, because I think I just nuke him as soon as I enter the battle.
Alright.
With the Fire 2 or something. Fire 2's really, really good.
Fast forward a little bit here.
Like if you...
I don't know what exactly is gonna happen.
Like if you want to fucking give Luca the gold stud and spam Fire 2 for every fight, it's actually really powerful. That's crazy. I think there'd be like diminishing returns or something. Yeah, napalm is really good too.
Alright, that's one down.
Her and Robo get a dual tech that uses napalm and something else that's really good. Her and Robo a pretty good combo. They have some really devastating dual techs.
Yeah, that's a pretty obnoxious enemy if you let it get out of hand like that. Clearly.
Let's fast forward here. It's the dudes from the cathedral. You get into another rubble fight? Yeah, there it is. Hey, you got the berserker on now. Nice. She does a little goofy animation too. Luca does when she misses. She has like a shocked expression on her face or whatever.
Thank you.
Nice.
Fuck off.
Nice. Fucking lucky crit. 100 tech points. Hey, Cure 2.
Cure 2.
Yeah, Cure 2 is pretty good. Really should have gave her AoE. They should have made Cure 1 a AoE. Or give her heal.
So she doesn't even have yeah, she doesn't even have a status effect.
See,
removing.
this is what pisses me off with Marl. Like, if they gave her Provoke is useless, okay? Aura becomes useless. They gave her 1, 2 cure spells, and then Life 2, which is Life 2 is a decent spell, but it's like they give her so many garbage techs.
Who does? Does anybody? Not that they would use that because you just had the heal item, but okay, yeah, I didn't even realize Cure was just better aura and Cure 2 is just better heal or better cure.
Yeah, Cure 2 is just a better Cure 1. It's fucking stupid. They fucked her. I don't know.
That's
They
pretty
didn't
good.
they didn't think her through
Pretty
too
sure in that
much.
situation, with Meryl being the only one still alive, that's a pretty bad situation to be in, and pretty unlikely, I'd guess, that she'd be the last one alive.
I don't know. She needs a glow up, man. In my opinion.
But still,
Like her texts need to be redone from the ground up. At least make provoke. I don't know. Do something with provoke. Make it a full screen effect that also boosts her defense by like 100% or something like that. Essentially turning her into a tank. Like provoke, you know, provokes all the enemies and boosts your defense by 100%. So it doubles your defense.
interesting.
Or something, some stupid shit like that to make it more useful. That way Marl becomes more of a tanky kind of focused DPS kind of character, like a paladin, you know? That would turn her into a paladin, in a sense. And it makes sense that a princess would be like a guardian in that way, you know? I don't know. Something. They could have done something. Make life 2 a re-life spell or something. This bullshit again. Going fast forward a little bit. And she shot herself. That's really funny.
Mega bomb. Out of
Alright, let's fast forward. Oh, she's on Flare. Flare's a super good spell. Luca's kind of ridiculous too. Alright, we'll watch the boss fight and then I'll call it a day. Where are we at? Here we go. It's Ozzy. Melchior's in a pickle. Safe state. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, let's save on 1.
I didn't like that I was abusing save states so much when I played Dengeki Big Bang just now, but goddamn. That game just fucking set you up to get demolished. Fast forward a bit.
Okay, whatever this guy is. Dark plasma. Okay, that sounds like Shadow, maybe.
Yeah, this boss is boss could be a potential
I think I'm right, at least.
potential wall.
Meryl won't be taking as much damage in this fight.
Goofy expression. If you have Luminaire by this,
It's hard to tell if that's like good damage. I mean, I'm assuming it's decent damage.
if you have Luminaire by this point, it's pretty decent. Oh, nice.
Alright, well, that seemed to work. Confuse, Fire Sword, Ice Sword.
Oh, you didn't have Confused by this point?
Stuff that I had.
That's pretty strange.
Degenerated. Infamous Immortal Lavos. Oh shit. I didn't even notice that that's what that thing was a floating island landmass.
So I'm not sure what happened in the original timeline before Chrono and his harem intervened. It's really confusing.
Damn. Slap a bitch. Hmm. Well, sounds like me then, huh?
Yeah, she kind of does though. He's bluffing.
Well, if her life meant nothing, then I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. 'Cause it's like, well, if that's really what he was saying, it's like, well, okay, then fuck you. Without her, you can't do the thing. So hey. Even though it's coming from you, Malchur. What? Oh, what?
See, I don't know what he does after this. Because they get sent. Shortly after this, they get sent to the different timelines and stuff, right?
Ruby knife.
Yeah, so it's really unclear what happens after this.
Oh.
When it comes to the
not equipable item.
the
I'm
three
guessing,
gurus.
probably. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I can buy the Demon's Edge here for very little. So I'll do that. Fuck it, I have so much money and I won't have to spend all that on that otherwise, so... Sure. Why would I use that instead of Masamune? I'd rather use just Masamune, I don't know.
Yeah, the crit rate's so high.
That amazing comparison.
I always wondered that too. What they were thinking. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Yeah, I like the speed, so for now, I think I'll just keep Slasher equipped, but if I go against magic enemies, then I'll use that.
Yeah, I think I'll call it quits here. Boop. Alright, thanks Kirk for the video. Hope you enjoyed, the gameplay and the discussion or whatever at the beginning. You have a great day. Y'all have a great day. Take it easy.